Hello, welcome back. It's LPGrodus here with more Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. In the last episode, we destroyed the last colony. Or, you know, the last colony in the game, technically. Not Metroid colony, but ruined colony. Colony where you live. But we have 3 Metroids in this area to take care of. And then, we only have one more. So, this could technically count as the final area of the game. Although I don't recall it as, or refer it as the final area. Because of course there's one more area after this. Let's see, we can go upward still, right? Yep. Head to the left. I do believe heading left here is where we need to go in order to head for the final area. So we're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna head on the right first. Okay, took damage, more than I care to admit. No, wait, this is where we need to go. So I'm gonna head for the left side anyway then. That hole is what leads to the final area of the game. So we're pretty close to the end of the Let's Play as a whole. Just 2 or 3 more episodes really. Also did not meant to do that. Now we're wasting health all for nothing. Should be a Metroid in this room on the left here. Yep, there we have the husk. And the creature should be there. Yeah, it's another Omega Metroid. So the Omega Metroids, they don't have to be all that difficult to fight. They're definitely harder than Zeta Metroids, that's for sure. And they are the hardest to fight. But they do stay up like that quite often and attack. As their AI are not all that intelligent. But chances are they're gonna drain a lot of your HP. And a lot of your missiles. Okay, seems like they require at least 40 missiles or so. If you have good hits, that is. And with that I mean you land most of your shots. And it took about 125 hit points. And that was because I managed to avoid him quite well. But yeah, fall down here if you want to get to the final area of the game. Although, let's see here. Jump down here. Okay, there are acid. Now, you can go through the acid, but if you haven't killed all the Metroids, you will actually be blocked out by a wall. So, running through there is not recommended. Believe me, I've tried. But sadly, there are no way to actually skip fighting the Metroids. Okay, I'm gonna start by heading to the top here. The enemies here will refill your HP by small amounts, so use them when needed. There's also a save point here which you can use. This song is also one of my favorites in the game, by the way. I do like it quite a lot. Yeah, I do believe there's one. Okay, only one on the right, fair enough. Okay, there should be 2 different walls here. Yeah, here we have one. And there should be a Metroid on the other side of this corridor. Okay, if I could go up there, thank you. Wasting more energy. So we have the husk. We have something that's supposed to be water. And we have the Omega Metroid. This one will be much tougher to hit. Considering that it's lower to the ground than before. Okay, good. I managed to avoid the fire. Okay, so when he shoots you can avoid him by using the screw attack like this. So you can protect yourself that way. Which makes the Omega Metroid not all that difficult to fight against. So as they set up for movement, just, you know, use the screw attack. If you're unfortunate, they will attack you like that, though. Okay, come on now, just die. There we go. Nothing on the side. 125 missiles. So, yeah, about 40, 45. Maybe 50 would be a more accurate number, really, to think about. On how many missiles it takes to actually kill those Omega Metroids. So we're gonna head down. I think those jumping enemies gave you missiles. But not many missiles. So don't put much to weight on them. Here's my tip for you. But the last Omega Metroid awaits on this side here. Yeah, we have the husk. And there we go, it evolves into a Omega Metroid. Loses part of its tail. Not sure why the sprite is not complete, but I suppose that the Omega Metroid is at a sprite limit to get it to work properly. You know, with movement and whatnot. Okay, wasting a lot of missiles here. That's for sure. Okay, very uncalled for there, Omega Metroid. But there we go. Managed to kill it. So there we go, only one more Metroid remain in the game. And then we're done. Awesome. And now Earthquake. So now we actually want to return back to the hole we found earlier. Why, you may wonder? Well, it's gonna be very useful for us, that hole I mean. Especially considering that, well, that's our destination. So we're almost there, at the final area of the game. With one final Metro to kill. Okay, dot, or line, apparently. Now why would the game do that when it shows clearly that we have only one Metro left in the game? Makes you wonder. But oh well. So we're just gonna go through these empty corridors. Now you're gonna get up about here, I believe. And there won't be anything here. So you can't really progress. But here we go. We're at the final area of the game. Now, this is lava, actually. It slows you down a bit, so avoid it, is my recommendation. Now, by walking on these, you will actually fall down, so... let's see, nope, no one there. But as you can see, this looks different, which means we can fall down from that. So my recommendation is to never really stand on the ground. I do believe the hole is here. You can also see where we'll be able to fall down through. By these. So don't stand on any of these, just screw attack your way over, and you shall be fine. Yeah, you see, we fell down there. There's a couple of areas like that where you can fall down, so be aware of that. Which my recommendation is never to touch the ground here either. I think you can tell on where you fall by looking at the roof actually. But it's ultimately something that I don't want to do. Okay, there we go. I do believe the save point should come up here. Yep. There we go, the save point. Now, before I come back down here and save again, and, you know, end the episode, because it's getting to that time, I'm actually gonna screw attack my way to the top here. You can land on those if you like. I don't see the purpose of doing so. I don't think it's anything special nearby. But you do want to go up here if you don't have the ice beam. And even if you do have the ice beam, I highly recommend it, considering that... Oh, okay, never mind. Must be thinking of another area. Should have fell on that one. But oh well, I did not. So yeah, we have the missiles and HP, or health, refilled. Which is very good. Now this one is the one we want to go up to. Why, you may wonder? Well, if we continue upwards here, we'll get to this area, which will take us up here with a broken Chosu statue head. And inside we'll find the ice beam. Now you may wonder why the ice beam is here. Well, it's here for a very good reason. We're gonna need the ice beam. The ice beam is the worst weapon in the game, but it's also the most useful weapon. In fact, it's the only weapon in the game you can't beat the game without, aside from missiles, of course. And of course for the upgrades, but that's besides the point. So, this has been LPGrodus. Thank you very much for watching. Stay froggy everyone, and I hope to see you in the next episode, which will be the final one. Stay froggy everyone, and I'll see you then. See ya!